We're about 2.5 minutes away from going live, finalizing fully live. I will change over to what I need to change over to. Just grabbing some finalized stuff here. And connection error. Alright, so give me a minute. I need you to go into online, okay. I need you to go into chat, live studio. I'm going into live studio real quick.
He's like, I am your kitten puddle. I'm your kitten puddle. I'm your kitty puddle. Okay, I know.
ATS.
Right over the arrows. You're good.
Studio.
Good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so now that is on both. You know, I cannot see with your big head in the way. I have my cat. I have one of my cats sitting up at my desk. May I help you, Fuzzy? Do you want over there? Do you want over there? Huh? Do you want right here?
You're live on one, but not live on the other. It says you're offline on Twitch.
Should not be offline on Twitch, because I am connected and live on Twitch according to this.
Never mind. Mine says you were offline until I actually clicked in it.
So, okay, so, there we go. Now it should. Hi, Witch. I need you to either lay down right here or go there and lay down. Oh, don't grump at me. All right. Hi, Witch, on YouTube too.
Cold.
Oh, thank you. My leg was starting to get cold.
Yours? Feel my legs. I'm frozen.
Yeah. All right, let me check something. Let me see if it popped up here. I'm doing some finalized stuff real quick in the background. That's why I haven't changed this to what's on my screen. And no, we are not right now playing American Truck Simulator. I am bringing you a tutorial.
You need a camera.
Yeah, I really need a camera, as Witch said in the background. So let me minimize.
I can fix that problem.
Not till I have something back here.
Why? Are you gonna seize all of our cats?
Lay down. Alright, so we're gonna go here. I'm good right now. I promise. I'm good right now. I'm having a staring contest with my cat. So, type something in YouTube again. So what we're doing is I'm doing some testing in the background. And then I'm going to bring a few things up on how to get a couple of things. Okay, it's crazy. She will stare at you till you give up. It should be she, not he. Picking on which. Okay, so you lay down. Come on, lay down. I'm having an argument with my cat. Oh, that's cool information. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not playing American Truck Simulator right now. What I'm going to be doing is going to be doing a paint tutorial. I don't need 100 cats on my desk. Oh, grump, grump. Grumpy butt. Yeah, you need to mute one.
I need to mute one. I get you in like massive stereo.
So, all right.
Oh, that's kind of cool because both of them will stream the other one.
Yeah, I just fixed that. That's one thing I was testing, and then
That's cool. You're on a blank screen.
Yeah, I know. I'm on a blank screen. I'm on a blank canvas, and are you getting?
What?
Are you getting the restream stuff over on one or the other?
Both of them.
Sweet, cool. So YouTube can talk to Twitch, and Twitch can talk to YouTube. I just figured that out. She's over here in the background celebrating.
Okay, no, I was making fun of you. Try again.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I've been meaning to do this tutorial for a while. And this is how I do paint schemes, and I'm going to load a picture of a recent. You're going to look at my file folder here. So I need here. Nope, I need here. Need here. I have over 1,000 pictures just in this file. Yep, still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Okay, so I'm watching for it to pop up, waiting for it to pop up. As you hear all the notifications going off in the background. And we're looking at a blank white screen. Alright, so if anybody follows Risky Clay, you'll see that he had a video where I had this specific setup. And what I'm going to teach you is how I do these graphics on the trailer and how I'm going to do the graphics on a truck. I'm actually going to be working on the same graphics as what you see here, but I'm going to be using Risky's favorite color. And I'm going to guess what his favorite color is. This is, I'm not going to show you that. As this blurs, waiting for it to. But I'm going to guess what Risky's favorite color is and redo this in Risky's favorite color, the trailer and the truck tonight. I'm also going to be experimenting with some other features that is part of what I work on, what I work with. So I'm going to minimize that photo. I'm going to drag this off screen. I'm going to go where I need to in my file folders. Drag this back on the screen so you can see this. I have, and this is just for ATS modding. This is just for paint schemes. There is 96 gigs of stuff that I just have stored away. So let me get this in position where I need it and I can look at it. So let me look at something real quick. I'm actually looking at some other stuff that's in a file folder that I created. And now I am looking for something else real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get this started too. Because there's templates in it. There's some templates that are in what I use. On the other screen, I'm just looking in that file folder that I showed you. And my phone is blowing up over there. Somebody got a Horsea, Horsea on Pokemon, a shiny today. And Witch is about to fall beside herself because of it, because she wants one.
It's green.
It's aqua.
It's cool.
So, but all I'm looking at over here is just this file folder that I've been working with that I showed you a minute ago. Off screen. And now I'm looking here. I have a shortcut that's down here on the bottom of my screen. Let me minimize this so you can see what I'm talking about. It's actually behind where the thing is scrolling. I can actually move it over to there. There we go. Okay, so this is what I'm using now instead of the ATS2 or ATS Studio and the ETS2 Studio. I am actually using this. And if you type in the chat, hold on, got it, okay, evidently. If you hit either one of these, it will bring you up to this Discord. I'm already a member of the Discord, so I'm not going to go into it. And I'm going to minimize that. So if you hit the links above, and I should have timed those. If you hit exclamation point ATS space studio, I don't know why it's not popping up. Boom. ATS space studio. Send. Boom. Okay. So you have the Discord link there in the chat. If you go there and it says network error, blah blah blah, don't worry about that network error. It's just a conflict that's happening, and I don't know what it is. But you type in what I put right above what I just put in chat. You can go to that Discord and join that Discord, and they are more than willing to help you out. So I have this. I have it pinned to my taskbar at the bottom, so I know. So I can automatically just jump into it. So I'm going to bring up my file folder real quick, back into my ATS modding folder, and this is all on my external hard drive, because if I had this much stuff on my internal, I would not have any room for anything else. And I gotta look for the correct one. So it's going to be a minute. Templates. There we go. So I'm going to bring this up, and hopefully it'll load over here into my paint.net. Okay. So that's what that is. Okay, I want the template. Give me a minute. I'm open. Bingo. Thank you. So these are the mud flaps that you find, on the trucks. Or not on the trucks, but on the trailers. Evidently you don't. I have yet to find them for...
Oh, one of your cats farted.
Yeah. I'm looking for one that says truck mud flaps. Okay, so these will be mud flaps that are on the truck or trailers, that you can add in, I believe, as an accessory. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to work on that a little bit later. This specific one a little bit later. So I need to move that over there so I can actually see that you see that I see what I'm seeing. That was a lot of C's, was it? Okay. So go in here, open recent, and this is the in-game Peterbilt 389 template. It's not the best template in the world. So I am going to be working on different things. I need to add a layer. So everything that you see here, you can get from the Discord that I sent you, which it's now Very cool. Alright, so now it's loaded. I need to go. Really? My stupid thing just decided it was going to do its own thing. Oh, wrong file folder. There it is. So I'm going to go into my file folder that shows oh, wait a second. Yep, I want to open that. That's the new layer. So what I did is I have the main layer of the truck, the ultra cab, and then I have the flat top in game. These are the in game 389. I have the flat top and the main. So now you want to bring those into your game into your paint.net for so if you do not have paint.net, all you got to do is click on that link. It will take you to paint.net, and right now it's reading that I have an error, but that's okay. I know all you got to do is just click that, and looky there. Oh, this reload. What? Reload. What? Oh, you're being a pain in the booty. If you go paint.net, not punt. Ay, cabrons.
Oh my gosh.
PANT.net. Hit enter. Paint.
Did you mess up spelling paint again?
Yep. Why?
Paint.
My Google browser is being stupid.
Don't blame it on the computer that you can't spell.
PANT. Dot net.
Stop. Why don't you have that saved?
I do. Oh, that's why it didn't work.
Because you misspelled it?
Yep.
I told you it's P-A-I.
No, I put the wrong thing in there.
Wrong now.
Love you too. You're a brat. www.getpaint.net. So now when you go in and you type in PAN, not pont, PAN, paint.net. You're stupid. My thing's being stupid. Edit. Save. PANT.NET. Exclamation point. Bingo! There we go. Correct link. There you go. That is the correct link to what I use. As you can see here, I had to go and Google my own stuff. So, Paint.net is the program that I use. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, and it updates on its own. It just asks you to update. So now we have our templates. We have both trucks that we're going to be working with in our work zone. This is our work zone where these hashtags are on both sides. So now we're going to go over here to layers. You know what? We're going to do it this way so it's a lot easier. Don't need all that streaming stuff on top of it. So here, layers, add layer, and this is how I do it. I grab over here on my toolbar, I grab my paint bucket, and then over here I grab the color that I'm going to choose, which we're using almost a cobalt blue, and then I find somewhere in the center. As you can see, layer 3 just became blue. Our first two layers is the templates put together. As you can see here in our layers box, this is our color box, this is our toolbox, this is our layer box, this is layer history. This is telling us everything that we have on here. So what I do is I uncheck so I can look at the template itself. I uncheck that box. It's quick, it's simple, it's easy. So now we're going to throw down some graphics. Just some basic graphics. There's not really all that much to the in-game SES's in-game 389. I'm actually going to pull up something else off screen, and what I use is I use Google search. I am going to search for red lightning with transparent background. So now, red light. I don't want a red light. I want lightning. Okay. So now I am looking for a graphic that I used on Risky's truck and trailer because I want to change things up a little bit. Bingo. Found what I was looking for. So I'm going to change some things up a little bit on this new paint scheme. And right now I'm not looking at chat, so I'm trying to decide which one would actually be pretty cool. That's actually a pretty cool design. Let's go with this one here. I can go with this one here. That would actually look pretty cool. Alright, so, and I'm going to drag this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I just Google searched red lightning, transparent background. And this is where this is how I find, and I look for different. That actually looks pretty cool too. Let's look at that one. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. So then I right click, I save image as, and it'll go into wherever I want the file to go. For now, I'm just going to put it in my South Texas Transport file folder. It's downloaded. And what I did when I was working on Risky's truck originally is I went with a basic paint job to kind of see what it would look like. So, alright. So now here, up on the toolbar up here, I'm going to go to layers. Actually, I'm going to go here. I'm going to open. And I'm going to go to the file that I want to work with, which is located in my file folders, wherever I saved. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to open. We're going to look at it. On these here, you want to make them transparent background, like they're supposed to be. Give it a little, take that out, that way it's a little bit more there. And come up here because I want it to be horizontal. There we go. Rotate 90 degrees. Alright, so we're going to file save this. And we're going to change this to red lightning L. We're going to save that. Up here you'll see save configurations. I'm going to bring that to the center. I have it set for auto detect. I do not change this setting whatsoever. I hit OK. Rotate 180 degrees. Rotate 180 degrees and flip vertically. Okay, so now this will be saved as, again, just a quick save as. I'm going to change that to an R. That way if I have a straight on however I want, let me check the image sizing. Image sizing is 3542 by 533. I'm going to scope that down to 750. And that's just the width. That's how far across it is. Your height is this. And then I'm going to accept that. Now we can look at that graphic a little bit better. I'm also going to grab this, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to file new, hit OK. It's going to be a transparent background, so there, and now paste. So now we don't have such a big graphic on the interface, or when we bring it in to work with it on whatever we're working on. So now file, save as, save. It's no. RLIGTING R, save. Again, there we go. Image, flip vertically, flip 180 degrees, flip vertically, because I know I'm going to need this for the top side of that template, this template. So now I'm going to file, save as, LU, which means up for me. It's all in how you perceive or you see it. Alright, so now I can close, I'm not going to save that. So now we have a couple of graphics already set, ready to go. Now I'm going to import my first graphic. Go to your graphics folder wherever you're looking, whatever you want to do. My first graphic that I'm going to lay down is Risky's American flag, all lives matter. Just going to drag this over, and then I'm going to drag it up. And I'm going to get it right below the window. This is a window that you see right here. So I got to get above the cab shocks. Well, actually, you're going to cover the cab shocks no matter what. Drag that up to where it's just below the window. Right inside there, right in that line there, right in that line there. And that's my first graphic. All it is just pretty much drag, drop, and size. So now I'm going to import my other file, my other layer. I'm going to grab this. And as you can see, it is huge. I'm going to shrink it. Now this is the original. Set. The original graphic. And I'm not using the other graphic that I saved. So now, because I want to show you different ways of how to do this, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to hit my copy. This is a copy button, and then I'm going to hit paste. You're like, well, where did it go? So now I've got the graphic here. So I need to drag it off to the left. I turned it upside down. And now I'm going to drag it around to where I can reset the exact graphic length and height as what I have here, which I have my exact length, height. I had the setting right where I want it. It's the same height off of the top of the hood right here. I have it at the same. I actually need to drag that back just a little bit. So now it is dragged back to where that space is right there. It's all the way to the front of the hood. Could be just a little bit in. There we go. This can be just a little bit in. And now we have all the exact same size, the exact same graphic on both sides, just by using a copy, paste, drag, drop, flip manually. So now I'm going to uncheck those layers, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to find the original graphic that I used, which is this. I'm going to smallen this thing up a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make this work on the door this time. And it's just drag, drop, height wise. Okay. So now bring that back just a little bit there. Again, a copy and a paste. We already know we need to be back towards the door, over on this side, the back side of the door. Right above the door handle, a little bit off of the door handle. Okay. So now when I turn that background back on, poof, it is above that background, that lightning background that I put. Okay. Now this part of the graphic right here will not show up because there's a window right there, and you can't go over the window. You can't put anything on that window because nobody has been able to template that window and make it an accessory. I would like to see that because you can add graphics to that location. Excuse me. Let me get a drink real quick. So as soon as that's addable, or you can add it, or somebody can template that to where it becomes an XML, to where it's noticed as part of the truck, then we can do the things we want with the windows. But right now, nobody's been able to template a window or any of the parts for the window to be able to add anything to the windows. Now, for those of you that have seen Grand Theft Auto 5 graphics in LSPDFR 5 mod or 5PD mod, or in 5M, some vehicles have glass graphics. Looks like they have stickers on the windows. Those have been able to be templated. Those windows have been able to be templated and be able to add those graphics. So those are things that happen with another UI of a game. And the UI is the engine of the game, so it's been able to be manipulated. So I'm going to lay down one more set of graphics on here for Mr. Risky. I have to find what I'm looking for. Hello, brother.
Hello, brother.
I just took a hit of his vape. That is smooth.
It's called Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf. That is pretty good. That is smooth. And it hits easy.
And it's 9 Nick.
Cool. So now what I'm going to do here, as you can tell, I'm live streaming.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in here. I need to go find another graphic.
There's the other one. The one you like. Only it's 9 Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Moz Blue Shit.
Moz Blue Shit. I like that one. So now we're going to go in here.
Where's the girls?
They should be headed home. They were at the park.
Where's Dallas? Working?
Yeah, he's at work. We got to go get him in an hour.
God, my feet itch. I was only in your yard for a minute.
Yeah, it only takes a minute.
Fucking chiggers.
Mm-hmm. Chiggers and sand fleas. So let's...
Scared the shit out of your wife.
Oh, I bet you did. So, let's...
I'm gonna step out and have a real cigarette.
Okay.
I'm gonna start drinking your beer while you're in here and can't defend it.
Let's add this graphic right here. And then we're going to do this, and we're going to copy paste, like I said. And he's going to go drink my beer. Now we're just going to rotate this upside down. And actually, I need to make sure that this is straight on its axis. Okay, that's straight. Now we're going to flip it backwards. We're going to go right up here to that edge. Right there. And we'll drag it to the back of the cab, just like so. Right there. And that lays that graphic on the opposite side. So it's a little... I wanted to add this to the other truck, the one that... to this one that you see here. I was going to add that graphic. So this is the cab that we're mainly trying to make the graphic for. So now I'm going to go in here. I'm going to add that blue back in to where you can see all the color. Covers everything where it needs to. That lightning bolt actually looks pretty cool. Make sure that's square. And I've actually started seeing trucks out in real life that actually have a graphic like this up on their cabs. So it's actually pretty cool to see something that I came up with on some of my other trucks that I use in game. Seeing stuff like this actually starting to show back up. So now what we want to do, and this has been the biggest question that has came up in the in my chat, or my questions that have came up. Well, how do you make this into what you need to? Okay, right here on screen you see where it says PDN. Come down here where it says DDS, .DDS. You want these as a .DDS. Some people use a PNG. I use a .DDS. It is not failed. It has worked. So now I want to change the name, and this is going to be RC _ blue BL-PET. BL Pet, which is Blue Pete. Save. Alright, so this is where people start asking questions. I use a BC, which is a Linear DXT5. It works. I'm not going to change it. A lot when I was originally doing it, I would use this one here, the R8G as in George, 888A Alpha 8. I have changed to going to the BC3, DXT5. I have not had any issues with doing paint on the trucks, in-game trucks. They have come out. They don't cause issues in-game. So now we're going to save, hit OK, flatten. Okay, so now we have flattened this. And now we're going to minimize this. So now you're going to see my desktop. These are 2 trailers that I did paint schemes for. These are private mods, they're paid mods that I did paint schemes on. Of course, I photoshopped. You can't actually drop 2 trailers side by side. I photoshopped this using paint.net. So now we're going to go into this program right here. This is the Mod Studio, which is in this Discord. Which is the Discord that I have up here for ATS Studio. So you can go there and you can get this. So it's start a new project. I'm going to do an ATS mod project. I'm not doing anything with ETS. Now I'm going to add my template. I'm going to do a simple truck. So mod manifest, basic. Mod name, and bring this up. I'm going to go here and I'm going to find my paint scheme that I did in my file folder. Take that back off screen because I don't need it on screen, and it's RCBL Pet. So mod name underscore BL Pet. Okay, I don't have to mess with any version. I don't have to check mod category because it's obviously a truck. Okay, icon. I use the default icon. P389 new. Okay, so now simple truck skin. This is for the 389. This is for that and for that. Ultra cab, which is the bigger sleeper, and the low roof sleeper. Now the basics. Skin internal name is RC underscore BL Pet. Skin name Blue ALM. That way when it pops up what it's supposed to. Set price, $1. Now I'm going to go over and I'm just going to grab out of that file folder that I showed you, wherever you're saving your paint schemes. I'm just going to grab, and it's a drag and drop. Give it a couple seconds to upload. Boom, there it is. It is in game, or it is in the file. Okay, as you can see here, it shows the paint job that we just did right there. So now we're going to go icon. I don't have an icon yet, so I just use the Mod Studio icon. Metallic options, there's no metallic to it. Mask options, there's no mask to it. Basic, image, basic. Okay, so here, select. So now we have where we can choose all the parts are going to be, what color the parts are going to be. Okay, so it's going to be this blue that's right here in game. This is the RGB, this is the SCS color space. This is RGB, this is the color space. So if I want to pitch it up just a little bit, hit OK. Now we have that. That is the default paint. So if he wants to add painted parts, it will be blue instead of gray. Which is actually the color that the original skin was gray. So now I have everything that I need, and now I hit File, and I export. Hit Export. I had no errors pop up. We are going to call this RC underscore BLPET. Boom. And save. Alright, so once you're done exporting, if you do not have the folder that you're saving it into open, you can hit Show in Folder. It will bring the folder open where it is. Right here is our file. So I'm just going to tap on it once. I'm going to right click it. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to my mod where it says mod here. This is for American Truck Simulator. I pin the mod folder for American Truck Simulator to my quick access. Even though my computer doesn't like it because of a program that I'm using in the background, it does not like it. Alright, so now we have rc underscore blpet dot scs, that is the file folder, in the game so far. Alright, so I can close this, minimize this. We go over to American Truck Simulator, which I did not update my Steam. I should have updated my Steam before I got on the stream. So we're going to wait for this to update, and then a little gray box will pop up. And risky if you're watching this as a replay. I'm going to get into the trailer tutorial here in a little bit because I have to shut this down, this one down, and I will do the trailer part and the traffic part on tomorrow's stream before I actually start playing a game. So now, launching American Truck Simulator, all you got to do is just go in. If you've already updated, your team's Steam's updated, your American Truck Simulator is updated. I have not bought Idaho. Not yet. Right now I don't have the funds. As soon as I get the funds, then I will buy Idaho. So this will take a minute while we stare at this. I don't even have my information on how long I have been streaming. Started at 7:15, 7:30, hour and a half. Alright, so Steam box goes away. My computer's slow. My internet's slow. I need to do some upgrades to my computer to make things go a little bit faster. So it'll take it a minute for American Truck Simulator to actually load on my computer. Alright, so we're going into game. This is all the raw noise and opening on American Truck Simulator. A lot of people, they already, when they do these tutorials, they've already have American Truck Simulator loaded in the background. So you get to see raw what pops up every time I load the game. Boop a doop a doop a doop boop. Boop a doop a doop boop boop. Music interlude. Boop beep a doop boop boop boop. Alright, there we go. So, American Truck Simulator, loading. Takes it a minute. Hit OK. The SD, a newer version is available. Steam will automatically update the game unless automatic updates are disabled. Alright, so over here, Mod Manager. I'm gonna kick his butt. We're staring at a blank screen. I don't know why. Risky, when you see this, dude, you are so freaking awesome. What is going on? I better not have lost my internet because of you. Get out of there. Come on. Get out of there. Ah! So we're all staring at something. Control Alt Tab. What is... Risky, you are so awesome. That was a hell of a surprise. Alright, so... well, that was not expected. To go into my Steam and find that. Alright, so here. This is all the mods. This is your mod folder. And as you can see up in the top left hand corner, my voice is popping up and down. I need to move that down. I need to move that down. This is a money mod that I use. So we'll confirm. We will continue the game while what is working in the background is working in the background. Look at that mountain scheme. He didn't even hint. He did. Risky, you were awesome. Okay, so content change detected. Updating navigation data. Please wait. Okay, so. And as you can see, I still have Risky's original truck in here. The original paint scheme in. I'm looking at the download over here on the right. To see how that is working. And as soon as I close out of American Truck Simulator, after I show you the in-game paint job for the truck that we just did. And like I said, the trailer I will bring at a later date because I have to go get my son from work. And of course, family just showed up. All right. We're just going to go over there. And this is what he, if y'all were talking, watching his stream, his video, me and him were talking about how that popped up. Yep, I don't care. I'm going to wreck the truck. Because I'm just going to fix it over here. Because I'm not actually playing the game, I'm just doing something. My navigation is not loading, as you can see, because I have things going on in the background. I have no sound mods in. Alright, so now I'll fix the truck in a minute. So now all we gotta do, blue ALM, it's right here on top. Boom. Biscuit. So, I wanted this mistake to happen. So I can show you how to fix this. This truck here uses an alternate UAV set. As you can see, the paint scheme is just bleh. So we're going to confirm that we're going to fix the truck. And as you can see, it is all just bleh everywhere. So now I'm going to show you how to fix that real quick. Go back into the game. Alright, so as you can see, it just looks all screwed up. So hit your pause button. Go into profile. Go to your profile. It's going to bring up your profile. Control Alt Tab. I just click off my screen somewhere. And now I'm going to show you how to take care of that problem. So here, I'm going to rename this file when it works. Rename the file. Here. Change it to .zip. It'll ask that question. Hit yes. Now I'm going to extract it. I use 7-zip for my extraction. I'm going to extract it. I'm going to extract it to this file that we're working in. Alright, see? It's right there. So now I'm going to go here. I need to go to the def, DEF, which is the definition. And I need to go here. I'm going to go to edit with Notepad++. And here where it says alternate UV set, it didn't give me the option to change that. So now we're going to change that to true. We're going to click down here towards the bottom. We're going to hit the save icon at the top, close back out, and you can get paint, or you can get Notepad++. All you got to do is just Google it. A lot of people already have it. So now I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. Hi, kitty. I'm going to open this into a new window. I'm going to rename. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back into here. I'm going to create a new compressed or zipped folder. I'm going to paste the name. Okay, RC. It's quicker than trying to spell it all out when you're in a little bit of a hurry, because I got to be off of here in 15 minutes. Alright, so there's 695 kilobytes. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to rename it again. We're going to go here, backspace 3 times, dot. We're changing it to a .scs, which is the program file, the reader engine for American Truck Simulator. We're going to hit right click. We're going to copy. We're going to go to our mod folder. We're going to right click, paste. It's going to ask you, do you want to replace this file? You want to hit yes. Okay, you've done all that. I can close that. I can close that. That is still downloading. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here, hit Control Tab. I'm going to go back into Continue Game. In the background, Idaho is uploading or downloading to my profile, so I will have Idaho come tomorrow. Thanks to Risky Clay. I am going to repeat that. I don't know how many times. Alright, so let's go outside. Let's go to the parking lot. We can look at this truck better. Excuse me, I did not mean to burp on mic. It happened. Okay, so we're loading back into American Truck Simulator. We are in the game. Alright, remember those graphics I laid down? This is on the low cab. And as you can see, everything matches up side to side, right to left, left to right. The American flag at the top. I made the icon a little bit smaller so it's better to look at. On the back of the cab, still because they've added the new lights on the back of the truck that don't work yet. Okay, so now we are going to hit enter. We're going to do this. We're going to go here, and I'm going to show you that the Ultra Cab. Confirm order. That's all we're doing. This is the Ultra Cab. As you can see, everything's added. Now what I can do is I can make 2 separate skins to where this, the All Lives Matter, goes up towards the top, fits in between those 2 lights, and you can actually see it on the Ultra Cab, but that's the positioning that has to be for the flat top. So that is how you put a paint job together. And as you can see, the lightning bolts don't wrap around inside the fairings like they do on some of the modded trucks because of the way that they UV set their template. And as you can see, that thing is, I use no visual aids. There is no visual aids to the game. So there you go. I hope this tutorial helps you out in understanding on how to do these paint jobs and they're just basic paint jobs. I could have dragged that out a little bit farther. That's okay. This is just I call these basic. The more in-depth paint jobs, the more in-depth you got to get into. My next live stream, of a tutorial will be the trailer and also doing the mud flaps for the trailer. So we are going to close out of here. Yes. And you guys are going to see a blank screen, and now you're back to my desktop. We'll bring back up what we worked on, the paint scheme that we worked on, which is this one here. I want to thank you guys. For those that are watching this on YouTube, I want to welcome all new subscribers. I want to say thank you for spending some time on my channel. If you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. There's 3 settings. Usually if you hit the top setting, you will get every notification that I put out, whether I'm live or whether I've just uploaded a video. Links to everything that I used in this live stream over here on YouTube will be in the description. For those of you that watch this as a replay over on Twitch, in the boxes down below this video in my profile, there is a link to my YouTube to go to the description for this video. So again, I thank you for stopping by, hanging out in my channel, watching how I do these. You can stop and replay, stop and replay, stop and replay, stop and replay. I can rinse and repeat that as many times as possible. But as you can see how simple it is, when I first started off, I had just 2 tones. I had blue and red. My original truck that I did for Farming Simulator 2017, I believe it was, or 2015. The original paint scheme that I did for it is my in-game truck, one of my in-game trucks. I have since added graphics to it, which, when I say graphics, I'm talking about these are graphics. Anything that has that. This is paint, this is graphics, this is graphics, this is graphics, this is graphics. Paint is this. A paint scheme or a paint job is the whole thing. Everything you see here is the paint job. Some people call them wraps. I just call them paint jobs. These are paint schemes. Graphics, paint. Graphics, paint. Alright. I'm going to close there. I got to go get my son from work. And then I'm going to go enjoy family time. Come hang out with me tomorrow. Midday stream. I will be streaming how to do the trailer skin, where to go, what to get, what you need. I'm going to match the trailer to the truck. And then I will get into some gameplay. I'll probably go explore Idaho. So until then, I can't wait to see you all. Come hang out with me. And catch you guys on the flip. And if you're out traveling, safe travels.